Hey guys, thank you for watching and welcome to my channel. This is Breaking Burke. It is my YouTube channel about houseplants and gardening here in the desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico. In today's video I wanted to share with you another propagation video. This again is another plant that I got about a week ago, maybe almost 2 weeks now, in the mail, and I wanted to make sure that it survived before I put it through any more trauma. So it has bounced back from shipping, which there really wasn't much for it to bounce back from, but better safe than sorry. This is Philodendron Squamiferum, or however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to call it Philodendron SQ, or the fuzzy philodendron, because these petioles here. The petiole is the stalk that holds the leaf up from the main stalk. And on here you can see they are fuzzy. They feel like a soft Velcro almost. So it's real nice. It's definitely different. And that leaf shape is pretty amazing. They are a thicker leaf philodendron, so I mean they're not like a monstera thick, but it will definitely hold itself up. It has been still in the same shipping container because I didn't want to mess with it. So I'm going to take that off now and then we'll chop it up. This is another plant that I'm including in Kayla's plants exchange or trade that we're doing because this was on her list. This has been on my radar for a while, however, like I said, I got distracted and I bought plants that I found locally rather than shipping because for the summer, plants don't make it here all that great. They're really dehydrated or they mess up in shipping. So you can see what we have here. This is still moist. So far it's been a bag and tape. Now we have paper towels, which is nice because they tear easily. Oh wow. Nice size root ball. And the aerial roots on this thing are just crazy. The plant actually did start to grow into the tissue. It's been in there so long. Well, my bad. I guess I probably should have done this a couple days ago. But if you can see right here, there's a node coming off here. There's some aerial roots all around. And then another node here with some more aerials. So I think I'll be able to get a couple cuttings off of this, which would be nice. Be able to share it a little more than I thought. So I'm just going to come in here with some clean scissors. Yes, they are stained, but they have been disinfected. And just on the main stalk here between nodes, if I can. And anytime you do a cutting, you want to do one nice swift cut if you can. I'm trying to make sure I'm not going to chop anything off that I don't want to. Oh, this is harder than I thought. I guess I probably should have got the pruners instead of scissors in this one. That's okay. It's going through it. So much for one nice clean cut. Okay, now since it is rooted in there, I'm just going to gently tug on it, and whatever comes out with it, we will be blessed to have roots. I'm gonna lay that down and see here, we got a bit of a tangle going on. There we go. And that's our first propagation. Technically a plant, so more of a division than a propagation. You can see here's our leaf coming in. Here's a lot of aerial roots that went into soil. And this one actually got damaged in shipping. It does have some roots on it, but that's not going to do anyone any good, so we'll remove that before it spreads any rot. Take it back to a nice healthy part. And you can tell it's healthy because inside it's green. It's nice and firm. It's not dehydrated. And let's go through and look at the rest of these roots. They all look nice. Here's a little bit of a dead one, so we'll pull that off. Nice and red, and I did scratch it up a little there, but it'll be fine. And here's some new growth from when it was in the paper towel. Now, some people go through and nitpick and pull all this stuff off. I'm just gonna, like I say, trim the roots where they look broken, like right here. See there? You got some torn root, and over here it's limp. So we'll just chop that off. And that'll help prevent pests. So you want to do as much cleanup on these as possible. It does have a nice leaf to it. This growth here, and you can see right there, looks like there's going to be another aerial root popping out. This is either going to be an aerial root here or another growth point, but I think it's a root because it's pointed down instead of up. Plants usually know which way is up, so they will try and reach for the sun. So there's our first cutting, and we have this nice big guy left here. And now I was able to unravel it a little better so I can take a better look at this. And I should be able to get a couple more, which is super nice. So I'm going to go here between the joints, watch my fingers and the plant. And that was a nice clean cut. See, that one is so much better. This one doesn't have nearly as an impressive of a root system, but it does have some nice aerials, so we'll take advantage of those. And this one will probably get propagated. This will be our one propagation out of the whole thing because everything else looks rooted. But I do have a jar of water that didn't get used yesterday. We'll just stick all of that aerial root in there if we can without breaking it. Sometimes you might have to fold it and then put it in. Okay, and there's our first propagation. Now we do still have 2 leaves here and 2 nodes, so like I said, I'm going to chop this up further. I know there's probably some people out there cringing saying, what is he doing? But I buy plants that aren't too impressive because they don't make it in the mail. And then I try and spread the joy because plants are hard to get around here, especially rare plants in decent condition. So I like to either trade or sell off a couple. It also does help ease the pain of the cost of some of these things. Some of these things are not cheap. I was trying to find a way to say it and not sound like I'm being judgmental or anything, but everyone's got what they will spend money on. Plants is that thing for me. So you can see here's a nice big root section. I think I'm gonna try and clean that up. And here is where it should grow from. See that point right there? That's gonna be the node where it'll grow from. And I have this whole tangle here. It does look like there are some roots, but there is definitely some extra weight, see? So that isn't bad to plant. I will pick out more of those dead roots, and you can see here, that one's no good. This one's no good. But I do have that nice long aerial root that is rooted. So I have one with a leaf. The second is here in the water. This is the very bottom cutting. You can see where I didn't have to cut it there because it's the very bottom. And it does have some rooting going on off of the aerials. So this will probably go in either moss again or in water. And then there's this guy that does have the active growth point. So I do have a few options, and I will be choosing one of these to send to Kayla. So look out for that. I don't know if I'm going to do a boxing video so I can show you how I'm going to package these plants, or if it's just going to be a surprise. But thank you for watching. Have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with an update video when there's something to update you on. Bye.